Alrighty, welcome to Gentle Yoga, Basic and Beyond, which means we do a variety of things and we look at it as if it's not necessarily your first day of yoga, but certainly not going to be your last. So let's just start in a comfortable position. This is where we start to focus in, letting go of everything else. There's so much going on in the world, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it at this minute in time, for this brief time period when we are sitting, collecting into ourselves, staying in the moment, so that we're able to function once we leave our mats. We also take what we learned from the mat, this ability to quiet the mind, to turn in, to focus out into the world. Let's take the mudra of the ring finger and thumb. The mudra means seal, or energy. And placing that on your knees, spreading the other fingers out, this is the mudra of energy, of prana, or chi, whatever you want to call it, ki. And this is the energy that we are internalizing right now and that we build up with our breath. So closing the eyes, keeping the face as calm and quiet as you can. Let's inhale through the nose to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now exhale through the nose to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So important to use the lungs, focusing on your breath. Let's breathe into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue to center in, staying present, breathing in and breathing out. Don't need to be any words. If you need to put words, you can just count the numbers as you inhale and as you exhale, or you can think the words inhale and exhale. And taking a final deep exhale, open your eyes and take your inside leg out. Gather up all the energy around yourself, bringing your arms up, connect on top of your head. Let the head go back and let the head come forward. And then bring your arms down and around. Once more, taking them down and out, taking them up. Lengthen, head is back. Pulling the hands down, chin to chest. Engaging in a twist. We're just waking up the body before we start some other movements. So just left hand in front, right hand behind. Press your shoulders down, grow your trunk. Inhale the arms up, connect, and release to the other side. Lengthening your torso. Hands to the knees, bend back, C-spine, and press forward, lifting up your chin, stretching that neck, and back, and forward. Press the wrists out and down, and up, down, and up. Take them in together, press to the right, you look to the left. Press to the left, you look to the right. And stretch your hands out, stretch, stretch, one shoulder, the other, up, up, over to the left, over to the right. And then stretch out your legs, give them a shake. Coming to all fours, and we're going to do a few things on all fours, so you'll be on your knees. So if you want to have another blanket or something under your knees, please do so. Also, if you're using your blocks for movements, have them nearby as well. But we'll start with cat-cow. So we have our hands in front of us, wrists are right under the shoulders, fingers are spread, knees are under the hips, and you press your belly towards the ground, and then the head comes up. That's our inhale, and then rounding is the exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale and exhale. So good for the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. And then come to a neutral back. You can relieve a little pressure on the wrists momentarily, on the knees momentarily. Stretch out that right leg. Press through all the toes. Toes are like fingers. We need to stretch them. Take it over to the left. And then twist to look at it. Bring it back and take it up. And then take your left hand up for balance. We're going to bring elbow and knee together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, two more. And hold it up. Take it down. Shift a little bit. We'll take the other leg. Left leg stretches out. And cross it over. Bringing it back and taking it up. Right arm is up. And in and out. In, out. Last one. And hold it up. And then take it down. Next pose, we're going to take that right foot out to the side. But I want your feet to be in the same line. So get it back there by your back foot, keeping the knee bent. And then let's come up. Hand on the knee. Well, it's actually above the knee. Open the hips by pressing down. Press down and up again. Pressing down and up. Take your upper body, turn towards the knee. Both hands come down. Pivot. Come up onto the ball of your foot and you're in lizard. Knee can be up or down. And take a breath here. Come back up, turn it. Back to where you came. Bring yourself up. Stretch the leg. Let's come over and up. Hands come down. Spin the shin. Let me see. I'm sorry. Take your leg back behind you. Now spin the shin so we can come into our back bends. And come back. Let's try it on the left, and then we'll do it again on the right, in case you felt you missed out with the turns. So you start on all fours. Right foot is back by the left. And come up. Hands can be on the hips, one hand on the above the knee, and press, opening up in here and back. Go deeper than I'm going. Go deep as you want. Back and forth. Turn towards your foot and put your hands down. Spin the shin back behind you and straighten out the leg. Knee comes down. Bring everything back where you got it. And come up. Straighten out this leg and come over to the side. Come back. Bring your hands down. Take the leg back. So you're on side gate. You're on that right shin. Spin the leg back and open up. And then come back. We'll do it again, and you will feel so nice and open. You'll be grateful for this. Starting in all fours. Feel free to put a little towel, blanket, or extra cushion under your knee if you have any knee issues. Take that right foot up by the back foot. Not up by your knee, but back. And come up. And then press down. You're feeling this, I know, in your quads, but you're also opening up. Turn, hands down, spin, stretch, lizard. The knee comes down, you come right back where you were. Always returning home. Let's stretch out this leg and bring ourselves over. And come up, hands come down. Leg goes back for side gate. So now we're turned to the right on our left shin. Arm is up. Spin that chin to behind you. Press the pelvis forward. Your hip bones press forward and open up here. And then let's come back. Take a moment. Inhale and exhale. Left foot up. Check, is it in line with the toes? Or at least your toe knuckle, your metacarpal there. And bring yourself up. Open. And back. And open. And back. Turn. Hands are down. Spin and stretch. Knee comes down, bring it back, and return. Stretch out the leg, bring yourself over, and up. Taking the hands down, take this leg behind you, turning sideways. Spin again, the shin back, and open up your heart, open up the chest, open your whole body and mind. And then come back. Let's stretch out our arms, hips to heels. And then roll forward. Arms are back, come up. And pressing back. Once more. Coming over, press back, and bring yourself all the way down onto your mat. Take the arm, coming into view, take your right arm out. Not sure if you can see me. Okay, so I've got my right arm out to the side, left arm here. Turn onto your right side and bring both knees up. Stay here, or if you want to take it deeper, your top leg, the left leg, you're going to bring the knee up. A little bit of a shoulder and arm stretch here, building it into the inner thighs, which we just also treated. And then put it back. Straighten the legs, come forward, bring your arm in, and let's do the same to the other. Pulling over to the left, bend the knees up. Top leg, knee is up. Knee comes down, stretch your legs out, and come back onto your stomach to press yourself up. And come down, elbows in and up. 2 more. In, little push-ups. Up, in, up. Coming back onto the belly. I'm just moving to get onto a different mat for visuals here. So we're on our stomachs again. Bend up your right leg, lift it up, come over to the side, and stretch yourself up and bring yourself down. Right arm comes forward, thumb down. Cap the knee, maybe with this right hand, grab the left and bow your head. Come back the same way. Bring the leg back over onto your stomach. Take a moment here. Left, lift it up, bend, come over to the other side. Stretch up. And down. Reach forward, thumb down, and cap it here. Bring your head down. And release. Let's come back onto our bellies. Taking a breath, press your brow into the mat. Hands under the underarms. Straight up. High Cobra. Curl your toes under. Upward facing dog. Hips lift high, and you're in downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here while the head hangs down. And then look towards your hands. Let's walk up to the hands. Dangle. And then come to a flat back. The flat back purpose is to protect the spine and also to lengthen. So as you hinge up, inhale up and down. I'm going to move my screen. Okay. So we always, once we stand up, come into mountain. It's a pose of strength and a pose allowing the body, the spine to come into place after being in different focuses, and also to, once again, enter into the present, enter into the now, the silence. Let's take our arms up overhead, pointing up, Temple Mudra. Take your left leg behind you and come over and up. And the other. Behind, over, and up. Twist side to side, so we take the spine in the 6 directions a healthy spine can go in. Bring your arms up and a little bit of a back bend. And then forward fold. All the way down, head is down. Inhale yourself back up and down. So we're going to go to downward facing dog, and then we'll go into plank. Just deciding which way to do it. This is a slightly slippery mat. I'll turn this one sideways. So you know your yoga mats, one of the things about it is that they're also called sticky mats. It's not that they're sticky for your feet, it's that they don't roll or move, and they also have enough cushioning so that you're able to do certain poses on them without hurting yourself. This one isn't necessarily as stable, this one here, as this, which is a Manduka. But there are many good mats. That's just one of them. Let's try and inhale our arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up, and over here's where we pull the spine out. Hands come down, head comes down, step back, downward facing dog. Press back, hips over heels. Your heels don't necessarily have to come to the mat. They may do that over time. It's more important you get your hips up high. So once we're here, let's roll forward into plank. And just take a breath there, and then push yourself back. Pull the belly into the spine. We're going to roll forward again. And bring yourself back. This time we'll go into Chaturanga, yoga push-up. So roll forward, bend the elbows halfway, and then pull yourself up. Thighs can be down or up. And press back. Taking 2 breaths here. Look to your hands. Let's walk up. Flat back, and inhale up and down. So we'll take a basic yoga chaturanga. It's a nice warm up to the body that we've also already stretched a little bit. This will increases the heartbeat a bit. So inhale up, take your time. Exhale down. Inhale up, lengthen. Exhale down, step back to plank. Chaturanga, pull down, pull through. Press back, downward facing dog. Step forward with the right. Feel the lunge. Then bring the left one up to the right. Pick it up and bring it down. Forward fold. Up, inhale, and exhale. Let's do it again. This time the first leg back will be the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, step to plank. Roll forward, chaturanga, pull through. Press back. Downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward. Right leg steps forward. Head is down, head is up. Inhale and exhale. Right, we can add in the warrior one pose. As a sun salute beat, which means then we start with chair pose. So chair is your squat. Most of us feel comfortable with the feet a little separated for chair. If you're one of those that can do it your feet close together, fantastic, do it, that's your choice. I like mine a little bit apart. So let's come into our chair, that squat, and then come a little lower. Lift those hips up high, head is down. Inhale up, exhale down. Stepping back or jumping back to plank. Chaturanga, roll forward. Now, as soon as you get back, you're going to take that right foot and step it forward, spin the back heel down, bring yourself up to a warrior one. Hips face front. Come back down. Plank. Chaturanga. And as soon as you're back, step forward with the left, heel is down, and warrior one. Bring the hands down. And step back, plank. Come back. And now you can take 4 long breaths. So this gives you a chance to pull the belly into the spine. And we always finish where we start. So we're coming back to chair pose. Tiger crouch, hips to heels, like you're going to spring forward. You can step or spring. A little hop onto bent legs. Bend the legs, connect, and you're in chair. And come on. And side to side. Before we do some more warrior poses, let's take a balance. Every yoga class should have a balance in. Well, I shouldn't say that. Some types of yoga you may not necessarily have typical balance. If you ever wanted, we could do a yin, and that doesn't have balance. That has long poses. It's a meditative style of yoga and also helps open up into the connective tissue in the joints. Let's just do tree. Left leg down, right leg up. Inhale and exhale into your tree. Hold it for 3 to 4 long breaths, even if I come down. Alrighty, let's do the other leg. Inhale. We exhale into the pose because we're releasing. We're releasing everything to come into this stillness. Once you're in your tree pose, you can always grow. It's the arms up, and you can bloom the arms out, or you can stay pressing the hands together, balancing both sides of the brain and body. Let's come side to side. want you to stand with legs as wide as your mat. I've turned my mat the other way. You can do that too. Just wide legs. And a way to determine how wide should they be is when you stretch out your arms, your fingers, edge of your fingers should be equal to the edge of your feet. So, press out. Check that your feet are both in the same meridian here. One isn't up and back. And you might want to be a teeniest bit pigeon-toed. You can make sure they don't go out. And your arms are out. Now we can get into Warrior One by turning the body, bending the front knee, and bringing the arms up. Press back on the back of your left foot. And then roll over, lengthen, and come up. Once more. Lengthen. Lengthen more. And come up. Warrior Two. Keep the leg there. Hips are now front. Reverse the warrior. Sometimes called exalted warrior. We're exalting, bringing the arm up and over. And then take it front. And the left arm comes over. Come back to your Warrior Two. Legs haven't moved. Now the right one straightens. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands come to the hips. Turn it front. Both legs are front. Make sure you're not sway back to press your hips forward. Bring the arms out. Take another visual measurement in the right spot to do it to the left. Left leg turns, bends, and we come forward to our Warrior One, watching our back foot here. And come over and up. Over. Up. Warrior Two. Reverse. And to side. Angle. Come back up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And then come front. Hands on the hips. Let's bend forward. Get your hands down to a block or to the mat. If you can, turn your wrists around. If you can go deeper, walk them back. And now left hand comes under the face, can be on a block, and bring your right arm up. Right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Both arms are down again. This time, when we take our right arm up, let's thread it underneath this left arm to reach over to the ankle, opposite ankle. You can bend this left arm and look underneath as you pull yourself towards this side of your body, the left side. Everybody's different. Everybody will go a little bit differently. And then let's just come back and take a breath. Left arm up, threads underneath, reaches over to the opposite leg. Maybe bend this arm, peek under it, and pull yourself towards the left. And release that. Bring yourself up. Staying in the same way, let's remeasure. Are we all right? We're going to go into our triangles. Turn that. Arms out. Reach forward. Have your block inside or outside. Or just bring your hand to the inside of your calf. Wherever it feels comfortable, take that hand. Start to bring yourself up and turn the leg forward again. Take a moment. Other leg, turning it out. Bringing your arms out. Shifting forward. Each side is different too. One side might feel great, the other side might not be so great. But don't think in words. Don't judge your own body. Just feel the sensation of wherever you are. And let's bring it up. Hands together, heel, toe, in. And rock a little bit back and forth. We'll do another pose that starts in high crescent. Let's check this. What are we doing here for time? All right. So we're coming into warrior one. And then high crescent, you're on the ball of the foot. Bend both. Bend and straighten. Front leg is bent anyway. Bend the back. Straighten the back. Bend and straighten. Straighten your front leg and bend the back. And hold this as a balance. Coming out of it, straighten both legs and step forward. That different feel and pressure, bending on the toes and holding it back. Let's try it on the other side. High crescent. Start with warrior one. And then come into high crescent. Bend the back leg and straighten it. Bend, straighten. And bend and straighten. Straighten the front, bend the back. This is your balance. And back to front. We're going to come back onto the mat. I think I can bring my mat the other way. This may just be something a little bit energetic before we get into our Savasana. What we're going to do with our legs, as we lie back, I'll show you with the arms, is the right leg comes up and the left goes to the side. And then reverse. Left up. Right up. Left up. Take them both out and up. All right? I'll cue you through it, so let's get on our backs. Get comfortable. And the right leg's going up and the left is going to the side. Up and down. Now the opposite legs. Inhale, exhale. Once again, right to the top. Up and down. Left, up and down. Both out to the side, out and up. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Bring them down and lift your booty up for bridge. That would be the release from what we just did. And then take it down and stretch out. Let's do one more set, starting with the right up and the left out. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both out to the side and up. Stretch. Stretch. Bend the knees into happy baby. Rock back and forth. Bring them down. We'll come into bridge. Picking up, holding it here. And taking us down. Let me just check if we have time for one more. We don't. So now you're ready for your Savasana. You're lying on the mat. Take any final poses you need. If you want to do the wringing out, you put your foot on your knee, twist to one side, and then twist to the other, holding it longer than what I just demoed. But otherwise, we'll all join together in Savasana. Simply breathing in, breathing out, like a washcloth to your mind. So as we inhale and exhale, you're letting out anything that you don't need within your body. And in good times, it's easy to be a wonderful, kind, caring person. But when times are tough, and we've all been through an extremely tough time that's going on, sometimes we have to be aware of what comes out. If we have a lot of misery or anger, that's what was in us, and now the bad times have made it come out. So by changing your thoughts, you can change your mood. And we're telling ourselves a story the entire time. Your mind has learned to quiet that voice inside. So let's take another deep breath in and bring that breath all the way up to the middle of the brow, the third eye. And this is what we want. We want our breath to go into our silent third eye, into the part of the mind that sees things as they are. It doesn't babble. It's not a voice that's telling us things we've learned over our years. It simply tells us, this is what is, here you are. And it can also tell you that you're terrific, you're doing a great job. It's a kiss from the ground to your body. Don't let your steps be heavy. Don't let your breath be jagged. Share your energy as kisses to the world, your footsteps as kisses to the earth. Inhale and exhale. Let's take another deep breath, bringing it all the way up to heart center. And visualize a deep, deep green. That's the color of that energy around the heart. Ironically, a color of nature. There are more shades of green in nature than any other color. And we have that in our heart, that opening, that nature, that sharing. And exhale. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, bend the knees up. Let's turn to the right side, an energetic day side, to keep this wonderful spirit going. Turn into your side, bringing yourself up, up, up. And then coming into seated. Oh, how wonderful it is just to be here. Breathing in and breathing out. Place your hands together. Thank the wonderful body that has served you and the spirit within. And then from the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you for sharing your time and your practice. Namaste.